Alright, hey everybody, Hrph here. Welcome to another episode of our modded Minecraft series here. I need another one of these. These are palm, foxtail palm. I'll move the glass for the moment, and I'm going to put a door in here. This door is pretty cool. I like the look of the palm, you know, against the polished deep slate. It's not bad. I may just do palm logs here, but I just don't know. I still haven't decided. But I'm going to have to decide by the end of this episode. So that is beautiful. So we're going to go up here. We're going to start building the second floor. I'm considering just mirroring this. You know what? Why don't we just do that? Why don't we do that? I just feel like a ladder is going to be sort of dumb. So I'm just going to replicate. My plan is for this over in here to be enchanting. And then this will be a little bit of a workshop. And then we'll have maybe some more stations, you know, around here. So I think putting a staircase here is not going to interfere with much. So, yeah, I think we're going to need a few more of these. Put these doors up for the moment. We will be using the doors, but that isn't right. Oh, this is gonna look different because I'm not going to the end of the yeah. This is gonna be one, and that's fine. So we can come right up here. That's what I'm trying to say. Is I'm not utilizing this block for the stairs, so it's going to be one closer to the door, which is A-okay. So I think that's nice. We need to build this up. I think another, what do I have here? 5. So I think my goal is 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll bring it along. So what I want here is a slanted roof. I kind of want it sloping down. So I think what I want is for this to be 3 high. And then using, I think just some, what do we call it, slabs, you know, I'm just going to like sort of step it down. We'll do a couple and then it'll step down half a block and do a couple. And so to give the idea of, you know, you can't really do a slant in Minecraft, but we're going to just step it down so that it will give that sort of effect. And 3 blocks is plenty, plus a half a slab on top is plenty for us. So I've got to figure out where these, where I want these doors and windows. And honestly, we should, I should probably make this floor. I'm just going to do the floor out of slabs. So let me get the second floor laid out, and I will bring you guys back here. Okay, so I have added the little deck here, and we have created sort of the front wall. I've laid out this second floor. I've moved the bed up here, and we've slept in it. So, yeah, I think this is looking better. I built a small prototype in a different game of this house, and I think this is better than that one. So I'm pretty happy. I'm going to throw some glass there, and then fill this out with slabs. I think it'll give it a nice look. Thought about trying like gray windows, or you know, you can dye, you know, the glass different colors, but I think white in this case is good. I think that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I'm so used to having the dots in here. You know, the texture pack makes this clear, so that's actually kind of cool. Okay, so I'm going to work on the sides of the house. They're a little bit different. The window patterns are a little different. The back just has a couple of basic windows in it. So I'm going to get these sides started, and then we'll get to the roof. So yeah, we're gonna finish this outside build today. Okay, so I've got the walls in kind of how I want them, I think. At least the bottoms. This one, I honestly think we'll do that. Oh, so that'll be a regular window. The same will be true here, except it's a double. So I know that block will be there. Yeah, let's place. Oh, that's wrong. Yeah. No. Okay. This. So again, this is going off a, I don't know, just some sort of random house design that I found. I need another rack of 16, it looks like. There we go. So yeah, just, you know, I did a Google search for modern house design, you know, and a ton of stuff comes up, and I saw this one. It was pretty small. And not near as confusing as the last couple I've done. So I liked that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I may, I don't know. I may have to play with the roof. I need to do the roof to know how many blocks to add in here. So give me a second to, where's my dirt? I don't have any dirt. I'm going to go get some dirt. And I'm going to scale up to the roof, and I'll figure it out, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, so this is the first layer in the first step. So it's just meant to cover the balcony. And then what we're going to do here is this is where we go down. Wait, is that true? Yeah, we kind of, I don't actually need to use that there. I can use a regular block. I have them, right, there we go. So then this will be, no, Hrph. Stop being Hrph. So that will count as half a block. And do we have windows in there? I mean, I can fix it if we do. This will go down half a block for 2. And then this goes that away. And then we're going to do half a block here. And then this just gets extended out one like that. So it's kind of stepped all the way down. And I want to bring it out 1. Like so. All right. And goes out the back, right? Yeah, okay. So that's not bad. It's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So I got to add a little bit of glass in here. Let's do that. And then this third one will not have a window over it. Did I put glass in the back? I did. I think we're good on glass. Let's sleep it off. So I got to make a bunch more. I don't know if I actually have enough deep slate for this. But yeah, essentially I've just got to just do the roof all the way across and we will be done. So I'm going to make as much of this as I can. I guess I've got to do this. And I'm going to make as many slabs as I can. May have to go back down for more deep slate. Let's just... I'm going to need a handful of blocks. I'm going to see how far this gets me, which I don't think is going to be far enough, but we're probably going to have to go mining. And so I'm going to just work on this, and I will bring you guys back. I think I'm going to barely have enough. Look at this. 2 to spare. Let me just make sure I've got the overhang here. I've got the overhang here. I've got the overhang here. I built these palm trees for a particular purpose, and I will unveil that shortly at some point. Now that the house is done. So yeah, you can kind of see what I'm going for, like a sloped down towards the back. You can't really do, you know, like an angled railing in Minecraft like that. So that's not too bad. I like the contrast of the palm, the sort of dull palm logs with the house. And, you know, there's dressing up to do. Actually, do we have... I think in I have tough. We don't have that much of it. I don't know. Can I make this? Is that... Yeah, that's polished. I probably don't have enough of this. But I think in my last YouTube series, I think I used tough, or one of the tough variants for the garage, and it looks okay. You know, it's just slightly different enough. Oh yeah, not near enough. So how many is that? That's 8, right? So that's 16. And one weirdly placed. So I'm going to need 12 more. That's easy enough. There's plenty of tough down below. And I need to make... Can't get in there now. That's the only thing with this house design is like... There's one door. I do have some palm logs. I want to make some fence posts out of palm. We got time. Something I thought was kind of neat that I noticed when I was building this house the last time is that you can actually do sideways like that. I think that's kind of cool. I don't want to do that here, but I think that's kind of neat. I'm going to put one more of these over here. Are those... Oh, those are... forgot about that. I got to put another half slab here. There we go. That looks nice. Now, we do have a couple of lanterns somewhere. I don't know if they're here. There's one here. Are they still in my backpack? They could still be in my backpack. Or they're in the dump chest. Anyway, I'll get some of those lanterns, and we'll get them hooked up out here. But yeah, I'm gonna go back down, get a little bit more tough, see if I can find some of these lanterns, and I'm just gonna light this up a little bit. So that we don't get the bad guys. In the meantime, so I came down here. We're in the very bottom. This is where I died a couple of times. I just wanted to see if there were more. What am I trying to say? More, more lanterns and chains and things down here. Because I knew I missed a couple, and I did find 2. So I have 3 lanterns and 2 chains. I need 14 tough. We have 18. That's plenty. But in hitting some tough down here while I was here, diamonds. Also take some redstone. Not going to dig around for more redstone. We'll find a million. That's not bad. Fortune 1, 7 diamonds from 4 ores. That's pretty good. So we got to go up this way. I don't want to use that. We'll just use dirt. And, okay, I'm going to head back upstairs, and we'll continue on the house. So we'll be right back. Eh! Oh, crap, I needed more than that. Okay. Well, at least we're closed in up here. I want to hang some lanterns outside, but I'm not going to do it at night in the rain with skeleton snipers out there. I do want your arrows, though, bud. Make sure there's no creepers following us. Not this time. I would love for those guys to despawn. If I stand here long enough, they probably will. See how many we doing for arrows. 38. So you notice when I pick them up, if I pick them up and put them in my inventory from another container, they don't go into the pile. But if I just pick them up from a skeleton, they go right into my backpack. Up to 64, I would imagine. Alright, that one despawned. Very nice. You can also despawn, sir. Okay. We'll hang a lantern there. That was the second one in. Let's get rid of these bones. Second one in. Here we go, not too bad. Well, you know what, let's take a look at that from out here somewhere and see what we've done. All right, not bad. So I need some more lanterns. We need some more decorations. But I think it looks pretty cool. It definitely needs some accents, right? It's kind of dark. Maybe I can redo the roof in the palm. Or some kind of tough slabs, honestly. That might carry that color. I don't know. I'm so not color coordinated. But it's not bad. It doesn't have to be fancy, right? This is what I like. It's better than a dirt hut. But it's not crazy. So, okay, I want to make one more thing. Actually, I want to make two more things. And I will bring you guys right back.
Ow, ow, ow. Wow.
Alright, jerk.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, fantastic. Alright, I gotta do some... don't need that. Platinum pieces. Okay. Take your banner, we'll take that. These are axes they threw at me because they're jerks. Alright. These are also mature. These things grow to be different sizes, apparently. All right. Hrph's got a hammock. Oh, that is fantastic. Also, where did it go? Did I put it in my backpack? I did. I don't want to set my trees on fire. Oh, it can only sleep during the day? Oh, you can only... Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. You could use the hammock to sleep the day away. Use your bed to sleep the night away. That is pretty clever. I like that. Okay. Oh, you know what? We got... I still have to clean it. I really need to make this, to organize this storage room down here. I probably need to make more... Does it just seem dark in here? Well, okay, guys. I think that's going to do it for today. This may be a little bit shorter than normal, but that's fine. I make too many that are too long, so we'll call it a wrap here. And I think in the next episode we're gonna take to the skies. I'm gonna see if I can craft us a gyrocopter or a blimp or something, and yeah, we'll take to the skies, fly around a little bit, see what we can see in the surrounding area. Maybe we'll go after some structures. We could go after that temple over there. We'll do some exploring. Try not to get ourselves killed yet again. So as always, guys, thank you so very much for watching. If you find yourself enjoying what we do, if you're pulling for Hrph, do throw us a like, a comment. Consider subscribing if you haven't, as all these things do help out a small channel. And as always, I look forward to seeing everybody in the next one.